welcome. See, today's class is Lecture 67, same thing, Part 3. Part 3 I won't write. Last class was 66, now it is 67. You can make a note. Till now, when we found moment of inertia, only rectangles were considered. See, I considered channel section, I section, then symmetrical I, unsymmetrical I, channel section, angle section. So some zigzag sections were considered. So only rectangles. Now onwards, we will be considering triangles. And of course, semicircle, circle, and also quadrants will come. For semicircle, for circle, semicircle, or quadrants, there will be no confusion. Crystal clear expressions are there. I have seen maximum people getting confused in triangles. I will explain what is the confusion. So today's class will be possible confusions and complete clarifications for triangles. Or you can write for triangles means when the given lamina consists of triangular part, either one part or multiple part. Okay. This class, that is, for this possible confusions and complete clarification for triangles, this class is explanation. And next class, that is this class, I will take this class as Part 1. Next class, for same title, I will take Part 2, numerical example. So remember, numerical example is where you get, see, this will give complete knowledge. Question number 32, A, B, C, D, E. Just I will check once now. I think 32 most probably. I will check once. 32, A, B, C, D, E. Note, D and E, I wrote red color. Why red color? I will tell. See, come here, class. You can take this as advice or warning. People who are seriously studying from me, it is advice. I can give advice. People who are not serious, once in a while study, suddenly open a class and see, and then start commenting sometimes, not explain properly. For them, it is warning. Means this class, that is lecture number 67, and next one, like lecture number 68, both you have to thoroughly go through. Remember, earlier I uploaded one class, lecture number 55, where I told there is a limit for everything. Once in a while I will mention it. See lecture 55, I told there. Everything is so thoroughly explained, so I cannot explain same thing repeatedly like that. So for those people, for those who are studying systematically, nothing required. But that is what I want. But those who are not serious, for them, lecture 55 was warning. And this also I will include later. Whenever later a triangle will come, it may be a right angle triangle or isosceles triangle or a triangle in general. This all explained very thoroughly earlier. If you get confusion, I will tell at that time, go back to lecture number 67 and 68, study and then come back. Otherwise, don't come back. Okay. Now, this is the thing I want. See, when I take class so seriously, I take so that each and everybody will understand. Nobody will get confusion. Confusion, if it comes, not for me. I know where students will get confusion. I will clarify it. So, this I will remove now. Now I will tell first some important concepts. Today's class concept only. First remember triangles, I told. See, you can write here. When the given lamina consists of one or multiple triangles, then three possibilities are there. there are three possibilities. One, triangle in general. See, triangle in general. General means simply like this, or it can be like this also. Okay, once turning all you will worry later. Two, isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Spelling problem sometimes comes for me. See here, these are random. These two are equal. Here see, these two are not equal, these two are equal. Or three, right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. See, like this or like this, that does not matter. Right angle triangle. It can turn. These are the possibilities. Now, all these were very thoroughly explained earlier. Everything was told. So, small recap I will do. I will tell you why I am giving recap now. Reason is there. See. Then, when you divide the given lamina into different parts, see, when you divide given lamina or area, given lamina, okay, I will call lamina only, lamina or given area into different parts, then now I will go reverse order. If it is, if any triangle, if a triangle is see, a right angle triangle or isosceles triangle, then maintain it as it is. But if the given triangle is triangle in general, see, if it is right angle triangle like this, anyway, or isosceles triangle, both are equal, maintain as it is. Reason I will tell. But if it is triangle in general, means see, like this, then I will dictate something. We are in moment of inertia. There is some problem for moment of inertia about one of the centroidal axis. Here it is about the vertical centroidal axis. Whereas if the triangle is like this, it is about horizontal centroidal axis. That problem is not there for right angle triangle or isosceles triangle. That's why maintain as it is. But here some problem. See, here about horizontal centroidal axis there is no problem. See, no problem. Formula is there. But about vertical centroidal axis there is problem. But here about vertical centroidal axis, that is parallel to base, there is no problem. But about horizontal centroidal axis, there is problem. I will tell you what is the problem. I told earlier, there is problem. Therefore, right here, see, now round off this one. Therefore, if you get a triangle, I call it as in general, that is right here, not right angle triangle and also not isosceles triangle, then it is advisable or better to divide it into two right angle triangles, which will so that right angle triangles, so that no further confusion for moment of inertia. This is not centroidal location, moment of inertia. So I will explain one by one in order now. Now see correctly. Now make a note. Next class, I forgot lecture number now. Next class, that is today's, just now I told 67, I think 68. That is lecture 68. That is today's class part 2. Part 2 of that, I told title, confusion, etc. Part 2. We will solve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. All of them are 32. Question 32. All of them are question 32. First A, B, C. These are no problem. Then very important, D and E. A and B, these two are right angle triangles. Okay, no problem. This is isosceles triangle. Therefore, right, no problem. Maintain as it is. But D and E are, these two are triangle in general. That is problematic. General. Here, I told just now, you write divide into two right angle triangles. Okay, now before I explain the questions for you, see, when I start, these questions are written here. This I am not rubbing. Next class, same sketch will be maintained here. I will start solving. See, I think this much space is sufficient for each and every question I will manage. If I find difficulty, I will remove this one. So you note down. I will tell, note down the 5 questions first. That you should do it. Neatly note down. I will start 32A, 32B, 32C, so that full board I can use. Okay, that is my choice. Now, see, first, make a note. First, why he is telling there is no problem for right angle triangle and isosceles triangle, and he is telling problem for triangle in general, so better divide. Reason is, see, if it is a right angle triangle, right here, if it is a right angle triangle, one sketch sufficient, right angle triangle, I will take this as base B. This I will take height h. Don't see vertical, horizontal. Now, this is BH. Then, area there is no problem. Centroid, its own centroid. See, now it's a component. Its own centroid will be here. See. This is the base. This is the height. Along height, 1/3 from here. And turn here. If you take h as the base, this will become height. This way 1/3. See here. This is centroid G. This distance will be 1/3 of h. This distance will be 1/3 of b. All this told for you earlier. Okay. So no problem for centroid. Then this is centroidal axis. Pass into centroid parallel to B. Then the moment of inertia about this axis, see, parallel side is base B. Side which is parallel to axis base B. It is B into h cube divided by 36. Okay. Then, if and moment of inertia about this centroid axis, I. Now do one thing, look from this side. You take this as the base, then this will become height. So for this axis, parallel side is h. So I equal to h into b cube by 36. This is explained not once, 10, 15 times I told earlier. See, when I took summary of all standard cases, repeatedly I told, still I am telling. Therefore, no problem, maintain as it is. Okay. Now, if it is, see, next slide. If that triangle or any triangle is isosceles triangle, again no problem. Maintain as it is. Don't divide it, because see, this way. You take, this is the base. Don't buy at horizontal. This is the height. Now, if this is the base, this distance is exactly center. See, this is b by 2. It's out of scale. Okay, no problem. Those things don't bother. This also is b by 2. Don't worry about the scale or little turning, all no problem. Now, where is centroid? From the base along the height, centroid is at 1/3. See, this is 1/3. So this is along. See, I told you, along the height it is 1/3. From 1/3 from here, anybody can tell lesser 1/3 h. From here, if you want, it is 2/3 h. Leave it, not required. One sufficient. This is one. Okay, let it be there. I forgot to write last time. Last time you write there. It is 2/3 h. Okay, I forgot last time. You do one thing. For that right angle triangle last time, you do one thing. I wrote here, this is B, I forgot, okay. This is B, this is H. I told this is 1/3 B. You write here, this is 2/3 B. Then I told this is 1/3 H. You write here, this is 2/3 H. Same here. 1/3 H, 2/3 H. This is along the height, perpendicular to base. Now, this way, there is no base. See, this is the base. This H cannot take base because, see, here all. Once it is base here, height is one side here. Height, there is half this side. Or you can make a note here. See, you can just make a small note here. A, B, C, you write here. A, B, C. Take D. AB is the base, correct, this way. But CD you can't take base, because if you take CD is the base, either side you get triangles, or CD is the common base for two right angle triangles. Therefore, but still there is no problem, because symmetry is there. This way 1/3, this way centroid is exactly here, centroid G. Now, there, that is b by 2 from here, b by 2 here. Now, this is the axis passing to centroid. Okay, now, this I is easier. How? Parallel side is b, because this is base and height. Base into height cubed by 36. For this one, when you want I told repeatedly, okay. I will write red color now to understand. Last warning for you. As a last warning, I will write red color. See, this I is not BH cube by 36, because this is not the base. It is the base for this side right angle triangle and this side. But still no problem, because for this one, standard expression is there. That is, see, when you want I about this axis, parallel is H. See, first when you, I told 1000 times, when you Q for a rectangle or a triangle, parallel side as it is, perpendicular to be cubed. See here, parallel B, perpendicular H cube here. Parallel is H, so H into B cube, full B cube for full triangle divided by not 36 actually, I told you 48, 48, 48, right here, 48, 48, 48, right, 100 times, 48. So, if you get right angle triangle also, if you get isosceles triangle also, there is no problem. Maintain as it is. Okay. Now, come to last one. Triangle in general. This is where you should be careful. So many people make mistakes. Consider triangle, but now last case. Last case. Triangle in general. In general means, see, this way or this way. I will write here. See. This is base B. Okay. Take base B. Here also take base B. Not center. One of them is bigger. Anyone, I will make this smaller here and bigger here. Or here, this one bigger. Same height, common height. Both of them, height is common. See, H. Okay. This way. Okay. Now, this way. Base B, height H. Base B, height H. But if I take A here, B here, C here, AB, don't by heart A, B, C, D, A, B, C, dotted line project here. This is take D, dotted line project here, D. Now, let it be B1. B1 is not equal to B2. See, if it is isosceles triangle, your B1 equal to B2, B1 and B2. This is the case when B2 is more than B1. You write here, B2 is more than B1. This is the case when B1 is more than B2. Okay. Now, then even now, centroid. See, when you want centroid, from the base along the height 1/3. This is no problem. Centroid. See how much distance? Okay, H I will do one thing now. Okay, I write here. This is A. See. This is 1/3 of H. This is 1/3 of H. This is also same. 1/3 of H means from here 2/3 of H. Here from 2/3 of H. 2/3 of H. So parallel to base, to locate the axis, centroidal axis, parallel to base, there is no problem because parallel to base means 1000 times told measurement along the height. But other side here, see, this centroidal axis. If B2 is more than B1, centroid will be somewhere here. I told you where area is more. Here, area is more this side, centroid will be here, G. G, G. Okay, now, this centroid, there is formula to locate. See, from here to here is, you write L plus A/3. I told earlier. I told, long back I told, okay, little cleanly I write. From here to here is L plus, not A, sorry, L plus B1. L not L, oh, see, because I am telling for simply supported beam with the eccentric load AB, there L plus A/3. Okay, such things happen. Too much of structural engineering, okay. Too much of structural engineering. This is B plus B1/3. From here, it is B plus B2/3. Here also, from here, this centroid distance is B plus B1/3. This is B plus B2/3. You write here, but, red color, but. If you locate centroidal axis that way, see, 1 minute now, I forgot. See, if you want I about this axis, there is no problem. It is BH3/36. Here also, I about this axis is BH3/36, no problem. But if you locate centroidal axis here, I about this axis, question mark. I about this axis, question mark. Because, right, question mark means no standard expression. No standard expression. No standard expression. Okay, red color painting. Red painting. No red color question mark. Red question mark. No standard expression. So what to do? So only way is, since even if you locate this centroid by b plus b1 by 3, b plus b2 by 3, then the problem will come to locate, to find moment of inertia here. So what to do is, therefore, helplessly, see, helplessly means no other way, helplessly divide the triangle, given triangle, see, divide the given triangle in general into two right angle triangles. The moment you get right angle triangle, then right. The moment we get right angle triangle, we are happy. Why? Standard case. Okay. So how to divide means, see, you write, now one doubt comes. Do you require division if your purpose is I about a horizontal axis here? Here horizontal. If it turned vertical, no. If you require I about any horizontal axis, then I about this axis, no. But the problem is, when you want I about vertical axis, any vertical axis, then you require this I. That is a problem. So, suppose you don't divide into parts, you take figure number, say, I don't know what figure number. This may be figure number 3. Okay, in a lamina, see, for this here all, it will be figure number 2. Okay. If you are interested in moment of inertia about any horizontal axis, you don't have to divide, no problem. But if you want about vertical axis, then if you divide, see, suppose I will tell you here, a little later I will tell. One simple example I will tell you. This one I will tell. Okay. D, example D, see here, D. Yes, it is same case here. It is like this. Okay, now, suppose you take this as 1 and this as 2. Full triangle if you take, no problem if you want I about any horizontal axis here. But remember, if the same triangle is this way, problem is for vertical axis, so don't by heart. If you want I about any axis which is parallel to this side. But if you want I about a vertical axis, then you have to divide. So then one 3 will come here. Then when you find I about xx, 2 parts, I about yy, 3 parts. Oh, it is confusion. Therefore, these all will lead to confusion. Therefore, what to do is, I write now, instead of that way, if a triangle in general comes, don't worry about, some people will tell, sir, about horizontal x-axis, we can directly do it. Do it directly. If you got capacity, do it. I also know it. If a problem is coming, if I am given a problem, suppose some examination, I am writing examination. If they want I about x-axis, I won't divide. Because for me there is no confusion. See, when absolutely no confusion, I am not boosting myself, absolutely no confusion. Therefore, I am telling all these things for the people who have difficulty. That's why I told divide into 2 right angle triangles. How? See, this way. First case, I wrote this way. Second one, I made this way. See, divide into 2 parts, A, B, C, and then see, divide. Consider 2 right angle triangles. So for this one, this is B1, this is B2, this is H. For this one, this is B1, this is B2, this is H. This way do it. Now, okay. In future, if you get confusion, I will tell when triangle is coming, go back to class number 55 first, where I told limit is there, warning. Then I will tell go to 66, forgot number, 60, I will note down somewhere there, 67 and 68 I think. If you are lazy and if you are not going, what I can do? Okay, over. Now, next class, I will solve one by one questions here. I will go for question 32A. Next time I will not explain all these. I will start the question. See. This way. Actually, this is a trapezium. No, do one thing. Forget about trapezium. Our purpose, right here. Even though it's a trapezium, for moment of inertia, you have to divide, no other way. There is no formula for moment of inertia for trapezium directly. So, this one is there. See here. Dimensions I won't write. Divide like this. I will take this as part 1, this as part 2. Okay. Yes, one rectangle and one right angle triangle. Centroid here, G1. Okay, green color. Okay, green color. Centroid, individual centroid. See. Part 1, part 2. No, part 1, as part 1, part 2. G1, see. G2. Then 1 by 3, 2 by 3 of what? Of this height. Of this height. Here. Anyway, next time I will explain. 2 by 3, 1 by 3 of this base. Okay, right here. See? 2 by this, that height is 490 minus 250 is 240 of 240. Okay, I write here. This is 240 there. 240, 2/3 of 240, 1/3 of 240. This base is 300 there. 2 by 3 of 300, 1 by 3 of 300. Okay. This is for question 32A. Question 32B. This way, 1 minute. I read the question first. Okay. This way. Here. Again, divide into two parts. One rectangle, one right angle triangle. This will be 240. Once again, 240. This is how much? This is 300. This I will take G1, figure number 1, figure number 2. This is G1. This is G2. Now, this is 1/3 of 240. This is 2/3 of 240. Moment of inertia I will tell you next time. And this way, this is 1/3 of 300. This is 2 by 3 of 300. Okay. This also no problem. Moment of inertia same. I won't. Anyway, I am doing the problem. This is for locating CG centroid. Moment of inertia B. Anyway, moment of inertia. Next time I am explaining BH cube, etc. Okay, next. Question number C. Okay. See, now, this distance is given as how much? See, this total is 300. This is given as 150. Oh, if it is 150, right, this also is 150. Therefore, once again, divide into two parts because part 1, part 2. Part 2, this part 1 is a rectangle, part 2 is isosceles triangle. So, isosceles triangle, therefore, no problem. See, G1, G2, this height will be 240. This will be 1/3 of 240. This will be 2/3 of 240. This way, both will be midpoint, 150, 150. Center. So, there is no problem. Moment of inertia I told already. Because if I tell that also now, then where is the question first of all? C. So make a note, this question A, B, C, we will divide into rectangle and just one triangle. That triangle is in A and B right angle triangle, in C isosceles. But question number 32D, be careful, red color. Once I explain now, it's a C, remember, advice, come warning. People who don't study properly has to go through, otherwise you are loose. I cannot tell each and every class this one now. Once for a settlement, see, it is 300, 250, then 210 here. Okay. This is, they told 210. Then if that is 210, this is 90, correct? Yes, 90. Now, see, if I divide like this, oh, problem, right here. You write here. If I take this as 1, and if I take full triangle as 2, you first write, you write this way. If I take this way, there is a problem for moment of inertia, because problem is what? About the vertical axis. There is problem. You write this sketch. No, no, not this way. No. Therefore, we'll divide into two right angle triangles. Say this is your 2 and this is 3. Then see, G1, G2. This is G2 because 1 is already there. See, G1 is here. Little this side actually. Okay. This is G3. Right here. G2, G3. See height how much? Height is 240. For both common. Height 240. So G2, G3 for both of them, this way is 1/3 of 240. From here is 2/3 of 240, common for both. But this way is, see, this is 2/3 of 210. This is 1/3 of 210 here. This is 1/3 of 90. This is 2/3 of 90. Therefore, question number E, this is two parts. Right here, rectangle and right angle triangle. Again, two parts. Rectangle and right angle triangle. Again, two parts. Rectangle and isosceles triangle. Here, three parts. Danger. See? Three parts. Rectangle and two right angle triangle. Same thing here also. Three parts. Rectangle and two right angle triangles as shown here. See, as shown here. Which one? E. First right. Dividing this way, 1 and 2 is problematic. You can't do it. Problem will come. Therefore, write next. Therefore, this way, see, height is how much? Height is common for both. Height is 240 and base this is from this side 90, from this side 210 it will become. So G1 no problem. Rectangle don't worry. We'll see later. Rectangle G1. This is our part 1. This I will take part 2. This I will take part 3. See. G2, G3. For both of them, this is 1/3 of 240. This is 2/3 of 240. Whereas, okay, you write this one, 90, I shift it here, 90 here, 210 here. This is, see, this is 2 by 3 of 90, 1 by 3 of 90, this is 1 by 3 of 210, 2 by 3 of 210. That's how we will do it. Okay, that's all. You can take this class explanation and what I told lecture number 55 earlier and 67, 68 later I will mention can be taken as a advice for those who are sincere, those who really want to learn from me and those who want complete structural knowledge, or warning for those who do not study properly, simply come to a class open and then start commenting. I will tell commenting means what? Maybe not in the comment box. Telling somebody, this person is not explaining. He is not telling why he is dividing. Okay. I do not want such people. I want sincere and dedicated people. I hope at least those who are half-hearted, those who are serious, they will be always serious. Those who are half-hearted or little interested, I want them to come to my side. Those who are not at all interested, don't come to my class. Anyway, little harsh, what to do? I have to be like that. That's all. In future, whenever triangle comes, from now onwards, I will not explain all these things. I will tell I am dividing like this. Y means lecture number 67 and 67 I think. I will note down. I will write somewhere there. Maybe 67, 68 and one warning class earlier, lecture 55. Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow, next class, I will solve all these questions. Systematically I will solve.